again, everybody. This is Migueltio in the North Country Latino, and we're live here and on the air from the beautiful, pristine beaches of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Oh yeah, don't I wish. Look at this out here. You call this winter? Yeah, this is like the winter from I don't know what, for everybody who wants to go out and snowshoe like me, or snowmobile or anything. So, all we can do is dream about going to a place like that, which I'm going to do sometime next time we have a break in April, but not quite down there, okay? Anyways, that'll be another story. But we're going live here today to a very special place with our culinary delight tonight. We're going to Ecuador, and I am going to show out a beautiful saludo to my friend who gave me this recipe, Jessica from Utica, New York. Jessica gave me this recipe for Seco De Pollo, and we are going to make Jessica's recipe tonight, right here on Migueltio, the North Country Latino. So she's from Utica, Ecuadorian American, and I have a friend from Ecuador, a special hello out also to Karina Zamira Alcivar. So we're going to celebrate Ecuador tonight and make some beautiful Seco De Pollo. And here we go. We're going to start with making the Sofrito, and there's the blender, baby. And we're going to start with the supporting cast. We have a beautiful red onion, a beautiful green pepper, 3 tomatoes, and half a jalapeno. And we're going to make from that our Sofrito, along with cumin and oregano and some cilantro. So we're going to put everything in the blender. And I always like to have everything sliced up first. That way you're not getting a big traffic jam in there. Start with a little bit at a time, and then you won't have a big jam in your blender. Start with the pepper. Get that all ground up. It's even that much. I'm going to take out a little bit. But that's okay. Break it up some more. You always got to help your blender, you know. There we go. Just a little better that way. Add one of the sections of onion. Just press them down. Get them towards the blades. Top and the bottom. Come a little more. Start with the tomatoes. Usually I use a jar of Sofrito and everything, but this is such an awesome recipe from Jessica that I'm going to make this just as she stated. There are all kinds of different recipes from there, as she had told me. We're going to use this one tonight. Just kind of brought it down a little bit there. Nothing like a good Sofrito. Then now we got to press down good. Real good. Put a little more in there. Grind it some more. There we go. This is going to be a good Sofrito. You can smell it in your kitchen too. Put the rest of that onion in there. Red onions are great to cook with, let me tell you what. There we go. There we go. Grinding it up good. And the rest of the tomato. Just going to slice that thinner so it'll get it better. Because I didn't slice this one enough. But that is okay. Now that we got all the veggies in, we can put in the spices. Gonna take a little handful between your fingers of the oregano. Then we're gonna put in shakes of the cilantro in. And the cumin. Comino. Let that blend for a bit. That's your sofrito. And that's going to go in, and we're going to see that a little bit later. Okay, now, remember this guy? Mi calderon? The better it resonates, the better your food's going to taste. Believe me, a good calderon is what you want to get into the supermercado. Okay, anyways, we're going to start the chicken. And in order to prep the chicken, to get the calderon ready for the chicken, you need to put about a half of a good regular white onion. Pack it out, chiote. Any kind of fine. Colada Goya. And some minced garlic, baby. Don't look at you like this. Lasts forever. Right into the calderon. And then you're going to turn on and saute this for a little bit. Let that get ready for the chicken. Okay, now you're ready to put the chicken in. And you can use any cut of this. I think it was what she uses. And any kind of chicken parts or pieces are good. Really. And the recipe makes anywhere from 4 to 6 pounds. So get a good bunch of chicken that you can use well. Whether it's like a whole fryer cut up, drumsticks, or any of the parts you can get on a given day at the supermarket. You're going to take it. This is about 4.5 right here. I've cut them up into portions. This is chicken breast at a good sale. I know that's usually more expensive, but at a good sale at the store. So I'm going to put that in. And you just start browning your chicken. Turn it, mix it around with those onions and the achiote. And you're going to get that chicken nice and brown. Okay, now this chicken is looking very brown. And you know, when you use achiote or anything like that, sazon, when you're coloring the chicken a little bit and getting it red colored or anything like that, you have to be careful to make sure you really got that pink all browned up, because you don't want to have any raw parts sticking out there. Not that it's going to be raw in the end, but you want to make sure you got it brown and can't see any pink, okay? So really take care of yourself when you're cooking, especially with chicken, because that can be messy if it's not done right. Anyways, you got this chicken nice and brown. Remember the sofrito from the blender? We're going to add that right over the top of it. Just pour that right in. All over the calderon. Get the last drop out of there. You don't want to spare any of that. Yeah. Okay, and just stir around the chicken so it's all covered in your calderon. Take your beautiful, beautiful cover. You're going to cover it up. There we go. And give it about an hour and turn the heat down to low. Give it about anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. Just check it to make sure that it is going to be done, okay? Okay, now while your chicken is on the stove doing its thing, do something for your Valentine's Day. Dia de Enamorados, eh? It's coming up this week, so we're going to make some Mocha Hearts. And first off, I'm going to take 2 squares of unsweetened chocolate and about quarter cup of light margarine. You put it in the microwave, melt it together. Okay? Get that all melted. And then in a bowl, we're going to add about 1 cup of sugar. I'm doing a half recipe of this so we can double everything with the full recipe. I made this last year and I got too many with the full recipe. It was crazy. I could have opened my own confectionery. But anyways, take about a cup of the sugar. Put that in a bowl. And then you want about a half a cup of flour. Okay, into the bowl. Same bowl as the sugar, you know? And along with that, you want half a teaspoon of vanilla. Take your little half teaspoon thing. These are small, aren't they? Put that in. And then take some instant coffee. That's the mocha, you know? Mocha Hearts. And you're going to put in about a 1/4 cup of the instant coffee. There you go. Into the bowl. Then you're going to get some eggs. And you know me, I like the phonies. And you're going to want about 2 of them. Shake it up, baby. And put that where? Into the bowl. Check your chocolate. There's your mix so far. Yeah, I know, it doesn't look too yummy. There's the chocolate and the mantequilla. Looks like you got them melted pretty good. I put it in for a couple minutes in the microwave. Now I'm going to take the chocolate and put it into the bowl here. Let it go. Now really scoop it out because you don't want to leave any. And of course, stir it all together. So it's good and moist and mixed. Now, to get the heart shapes, and you get a star along with it, I got this cool cast iron pan from a shop last year. Now you want to spread some non-cooking spray around in all the ducks. Okay? And you got your oven preset to 350. And you're going to spoon in. So you got your hearts all covered up. There you got all those hearts and stars filled with chocolate. You're going to put that in the oven for a good 30-35 minutes. 350. And you're going to have some delicious poultry to go with the Seco De Pollo. Oh, look at that Seco De Pollo. Now that is getting done if I've ever known it. Que rico. And over here in this pot, there's a little arroz to go through it. I did some long grain rice. That is the best kind to have with your Seco De Pollo. Over in this pot, we got some broccoli steaming. This is going to be good. Now, time to take those hearts out. Look at that shape. Isn't that yummy? Now, I'm putting a little covering over this pan, which most of your cast iron pans have. Your handle. Thank you for using that. Make sure you do. Well, look at those. Now, aren't they precious? Perfect for Dia de Enamorados. Valentine's Day, of course. This is a frosting made out of basically 3 melted squares, this time of semi-sweet baker's chocolate. Just spoon some over the top of each heart. Cada corazón y su estrella en el centro. While I'm serving dinner, we're going to put this in the fridge so that chocolate sets. So that's your postre for Dia de los Enamorados. Que rico. And there is our dinner ready to go. Our Seco De Pollo, broccoli, and the arroz on the side. You can use any kind of rice. I chose some long grain. You can use yellow rice. You can use white rice. Any rice you choose. And of course, take some of that yummy sofrito and pour it over the top. Que rico. And sprinkle a little cilantro over it also. Add some spice. Alright, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, saludos de Jessica Novillo, a founder of the feast. We're quoting the Christmas carol here. Founder of the feast. Gracias por el recibo. And to my friend Carolina, also in Ecuador. This is a beautiful feast to have on any kind of weather winter night. Whether you have snow or not, nothing beats Seco de Pollo. And I hope you have a beautiful time. This is Migueltio, the North Country Latino, saying, hey, it's time to eat. Regardless of where you are in this world, you gotta have dinner. By the way, if you're ever in the Utica area, not only is Jessica Novillo a good cook, but she's also a good salsa dancing teacher. So go and take a class with her sometime, you know?